Hey everyone, so I flew 14 flights with Frontier Airlines as a Diamond Elite member, which includes perks such as free carry-on, free check-in, priority boarding, and first and second row seating. And being in a Diamond Elite for over a year, I earned a value of over $2,000 in the year of 2024. I know it's Frontier Airlines, a low-budget airline, known for cheap and terrible fares and nickel and diming you for everything. But the question is Frontier Elite Diamond status worth it in 2024 and going forward? Is it better than Delta or United Elite status? Let's talk about this. Very briefly, how do you earn Frontier Elite Diamond status? Well, you gotta accumulate 100,000 points in a calendar year. That's really a lot of flights, but I'm gonna show you the math on how that can be done from start to finish. So in order to earn Frontier Diamond Elite, here are the earning rates. As a basic member is a 10x multiplier. So the second tier is silver status, and the way you get that status is by accumulating 10,000 points, which from a basic member, that's about $1,000 in spend. But then your multiplier goes to 12x. As for gold status, you have to accumulate 20,000 points in a calendar year, and your multiplier goes to 14x, and the additional spend you have to make it from silver is about $833. And the next level is platinum status, where you've got to accumulate 50,000 points in a year, and an extra spend. How much to get from platinum from gold? How about over $2,000 in 1 year? And finally, Diamond Elite, as I've noted in my status, you gotta earn 100,000 points in a calendar year. To go from platinum to gold, you gotta spend an extra $3,000 to get that elite diamond status. Now, did I spend that much to get diamond? No, I didn't. So in total, you need to spend about just over $10,000 in organic spend to go from basic to diamond in 1 year, with no perks, no credit cards, stuff like that, no shortcuts. As I mentioned seconds ago, I didn't do the organic spend to get elite diamond status, as I got it through a Frontier status match last year. And how much did I pay for that status match? $199, as I matched it with my high globalist status. And now I'm gonna show you the value I've received being a Diamond Elite status with Frontier in the last year. And guess what? It's just shy of $2,000. And that's being conservative with the carry-on fees being waived, the check-in bag fees being waived, priority seating, which also has a value, and then even being bumped up to the first or second row with Frontier, and getting that middle seat block as well. All in all, earning about $2,000 in value in just over a year as a Frontier Diamond Elite status, and just paying under $200, I think it's a great deal with Frontier Airlines. And you're wondering, what kind of perks do you get as a Frontier Diamond Elite status? Is it better than Delta United? Well, let me tell you right now. As I mentioned, they're getting free carry-on, free check-in, priority boarding and seating, and getting, not zone 1, it's called board first, which is actually just for elite status members. So you board the plane even faster than zone 1 for Frontier Airlines. And of course, the one cool thing about being a Diamond Elite member is that you're able to upgrade your seat from wherever you're sitting to the first and second row, which currently is where the middle seat is blocked, which is about a $50 to $59 value, which you're getting being a Diamond Elite. One huge saving is no cancellation or change fees, as change fees can be about $49 to $99, depending on how close it is when you decide to change your flight. And of course, cancellation fees are a straight flat $99. You save great value. And I've done that, I think 3 times this year. So think about saving over $300 in cancellation fees. And one cool thing that's similar to a lot of elite airlines is the status gifting in Frontier Airlines Diamond Elite, as I can give the status of gold, which I gave to player 2. And that includes perks such as, like I said, free carry-on, free check-in, I believe, priority seating, and of course zone 1 boarding, which the value is very hard to put in, but I put in about $100 based on my chart there. And one thing I can definitely put a value as a Diamond Elite is that free Discount Den membership, which is about $100 annually. And basically Discount Den membership is basically bundling, getting a carry-on or a check-in with priority seating. And so getting that for free is ridiculous for Frontier Airlines. And of course, getting that fee waived for a pet in the cabin, which is about $99. That's also a great perk too if you like to travel with your pets. So one detail to mention here, prior to March 2024, those first 2 rows actually were available for Diamond Elite members for no cost, and the middle seat wasn't blocked. But going forward now, that middle seat is blocked, and it's a perk that you can actually purchase regardless of what a status you are. But as a Diamond Elite, like I said, you're able to grab that right at check-in for no cost and get that middle seat blocked while you fly your flight with Frontier Airlines. To go even deeper with the savings, seat selection can go as low as $24 to $50 depending on what type of seat you pick, whether it's a standard or premium selection. And of course, baggage fees with Frontiers. As a Diamond Elite, you get such great savings as baggage fees cost basically about $57 to $60. It doesn't matter if it's a carry-on or check-in. So look at the savings on my chart of what I'm getting. Who doesn't travel with a carry-on bag when you go on a flight these days? Come on. So the question is it really up to standards as an elite member with Frontier versus maybe Delta United? Well, not exactly. And just to give you some details, so when you're like a Delta Diamond Medallion member, one thing that Frontier falls very short on, even with United as well, is that There's no airport lounge access for Frontier members, and that's a big thing as Diamond Elite members or even United Premier 1Ks get those lounge access when you hit those spots. So it's a really big deal in that aspect. And also, of course, you're not really getting any free food on Frontier Airlines, even as an elite member, whereas, you know, Delta, you're getting drink vouchers and stuff like that. I think with United, you're getting free snacks and drinks on economy flights. So that's another big difference between Frontier Diamond Elites and also elite programs from other airlines. And one big game changer, which I think, at least when you're in the airport a lot, is that United Elite Status and Delta Elite Status members also get Clear Plus membership, which is about a $200 value to get through that TSA check so much quicker. And what does Frontier offer? Nothing. So one thing that United 1K premium members have that Frontier definitely does not have is United members get status through hotel chains, and if you're 1K, you get Marriott Bonvoy Gold membership, which gives you some good things, you know, late checkout, that kind of stuff, and of course, possible room upgrades. And of course, one of the biggest things that Frontier doesn't offer, regardless of what status you are, is no Wi-Fi on the plane. Not at all, not even for a fee. Whereas Delta, it's free. United, I believe it's, you know, if you sign into your account. Whereas it's so weird because United Airlines, another low budget airline, gives you the option of purchasing Wi-Fi for about $8 to $10 on your flights. So that's a huge, huge difference with Frontier Airlines and other airlines in America. And to include, I know Frontier in 2025 is trying to up their game with, you know, business and first class seating, but as of currently of this video recording, Delta and United have those business class products, not only domestic, but internationally, and it's way and above better than Frontier Airlines. So I wanted to make a note there, as you can do Delta One, which is a tremendous product on the Airbus planes, or of course, United Polaris, which can be done internationally and domestically. So that's one huge difference to end on the comparison between Frontier Airlines and other US airline carriers in the game. So in the end, do I think trying to get Frontier Diamond Elite status going forward is a big deal? No, I don't think so actually, and because of the fact that the fares are cheap, and generally when someone flies a low budget airline, you're going to avoid extra costs and not pay for carry-ons or check-ins. So in the end, if that's how it works, I don't think it's worth achieving, especially with some of the upper class perks you don't get with the other airlines, such as lounge access or a really nice business class or even food. But definitely a good comparison, as I got just shy of $2,000 in value conservatively as a Frontier Diamond Elite member, and of course, I will not be it in 2025. So I want to give you my full comparison and value and perks of being a Frontier Diamond Elite in the last year. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you thought about my analysis, and if you think Frontier Diamond Elite is worth it going forward, or is it even comparable to other airline carriers. As I say in all my videos, make sure you hit that like button, share my content going forward, and let me know what you think. As I say in all my videos, life is short, travel more, everyone. Stick around for some clips from my very short time in Malaysia. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one.